Say her name. Type her name. Breonna Taylor. That's what I'm here for, and many are here for, supporting Ms. Tamika Palmer and her family here, which is today, day 5 of the USA v. Hankison federal trial. Again, Hankison's on trial for violating the 4th Amendment rights of Breonna Taylor, Kenneth Walker, and the 14th Amendment rights of the neighbors surrounding Breonna Taylor's apartment, that being apartment 4 at 3003 Springfield Drive. Today, once again, at 1:45 p.m., the USA rested its case, which then, of course, the defense's side started to call their witnesses. The first 2 witnesses today were a detective in LMPD, Mike Nichols, and a sergeant with LMPD who was in SWAT, according to its testimony, 2 years ago, but hasn't been in 2 years, Joel Casse. Maybe Casey, Joel C. Let's just call him Joel C. Now, interesting for me, in the Mike Nichols testimony, it seemed as if he was very reluctant to tell it as it was, dancing around a simple yes, and gave me the impression that he's a friend of Hankison who's trying not to, well, be so harsh, I guess is the best way my feeble mind can put it right now. I'll give you an example. If you were to ask me, Max, did you open the soda can top to drink the Sprite? I don't know. That's possibly something I did. I don't know. I didn't see him open the can. Possibly that's what he did. But you know that you have to open the soda can to start to drink the Sprite. That may be one way people drink Sprites. I don't know. Possibly. You know, I just dancing around questions like that, and I just that was the consistent feel of his entire testimony as the USA was cross-examining. There was a moment where the USA prosecutors, they brought up a piece of a sworn statement. Apparently back in 2022, Nichols met with the FBI and gave that statement, speaking on saying that Brett Hankison's actions were, I forget the word he used, so I won't try to guess at it, but he just spoke against Brett Hankison's actions, but today seemed to not remember that so much, but was brought back up after his roundabout answers that he gave toward the questions from the USA side of things after they cross-examined after the defense side. But once again, after Mike Nichols came Sergeant Joel Casse, and during his testimony, just simply they played some body cam footage asking specific questions about his remembrance from that night and asking him to confirm some things on what happened that night on March 13th. And that was the basis of his testimony. But after the 2 had ended, the court went to recess until tomorrow at 9 a.m. Matthews, which is one of the defense attorneys on the Hankison side of things, Matthews filed a motion for an acquittal, which was quickly denied on both counts from Judge Rebecca Grady Jennings. They did file for an acquittal, Hankison's acquittal, but it was denied on both counts, which of course I was very happy to hear. I did get slightly worried, but you know, it was denied, so yay for that. That was the beginning of the list of witnesses for the defense side of things, and it's said to be a full day tomorrow, starting at 9 o'clock a.m. Floor 2, courtroom 3 of the USA v. Hankison trial here in this building on 6th and Broadway. So if you are able to come support Ms. Palmer, please do so. There are limited seats, of course. I believe 18 seats comfortably. There was a litany of people sitting in support of Ms. Palmer today, myself included, many others, as I hope and take the assumption that it will be the case as this trial continues moving forward. For more questions, if you have any, if I'm able to answer, I'll do so in the comments section or in messages. Please let me know. But until then, stay aware of this trial, stay wondering about this trial, keep the family in prayers at all times, and keep just really keep them in praise. Keep them in your heart because they're going through a lot. I don't know how much they're going through, but I can assume it's more than I can fathom. Having to relive all this, having to see all this, having to hear all of this. But if you do nothing else, I hope you stay alive.
Si no haces nada más.
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 Si no haces nada más.